It's all about
family.
You were right. I should have gone back to my family. They told me not to be like the LaGruz.
Extremely important. Would you please tell them that instead of presents this year, I just want my family back?
wherever we go. This family is our fortress.
Right now. Salute, mi familia. Salute.
Let's eat.
All right, guys, we are gathered around the holiday table to feast on this amazing gift idea of a stream. We are recommending holiday gifts for those people that maybe are doing some last minute shopping. They don't know what to get the collector in their life. So we got to help them out, right, guys? We got to give them some gift ideas.
Yes.
I can see
Absolutely.
your enthusiasm, people.
Yeah.
Are you Grinches out
Woo!
there? Yes.
Woo! Let's go!
All right, so this is going to be a fun stream, very casual. We'll do 5 rounds of different holiday gift ideas. So I'm excited for this. Let's just get started. This is going to be the first round. And of course, oh, wait, let me remind the audience. So, of course, you want to spread some holiday cheer this season. You know, consider some super chats out there. It's Dave's birthday. So what better way to celebrate Dave's birthday than giving my own channel a super chat? Sounds like a beautiful idea to me. But I even got a better idea because I just thought of it on the spot. What about community memberships, gifted memberships? And maybe Dave will win a membership if somebody gifts it. Because it does it random through YouTube. If you have a lot of interaction with the channel, you might actually end up getting a membership. So definitely spread the holiday cheer. Yes. Best way to do that is sending memberships for everybody to hear, I always say. All right, so our first recommendation. You know, I got to plug the channel, so that's a good segue here. I got to talk about some Mega Movie memberships on the channel because I don't think everybody knows about the memberships of this channel. And I think we got a lot of cool stuff in the upcoming year that I got to show you guys. So if you want to become just a Mega Movie fan, it's really cheap this holiday season. Look at that. Look at that. You can join this channel, guys, for $6.99 a month. You get to support content creation. You get access to these membership badges, some cool emojis, and the live streams. I mean, a ton of great stuff, and even access to early, basically exclusive videos and things like that. Like Amazon deals, the members get to see that early. So if you want to save extra money, it's not a bad way to do that with that membership. But that's not it, guys. There's other memberships. Did you know that about the channel too? Look at this. Wow, you could be a Mega Movie hero for $12.99, and then you get exclusive member-only videos. So you're like, Mega Mike, why don't you do as many reviews anymore? Well, if you were a Mega Movie hero, you would get those exclusive reviews. Maybe you want to hear my thoughts on Five Nights at Freddy's 2 out there. I could give you a whole exclusive review of that. That sounds pretty good, right, guys? I can see you guys are, I think Dave's interested in it right there. He's very excited about it, I can tell. And then, of course, you could become a Mega Movie Master, a little bit more pricey, $24.99. But guess what? You get your own video choice. So you tell me the video once a month that you want me to make, or a live stream. So we got this awesome franchise film fight tournament happening on the channel. And I want somebody to become a Mega Movie Master tonight so you can tell me 2 of your favorite franchises that have not yet competed, and they will get to be in a wild card round and get to basically enter in the semifinals and just have a fun time battling it out. So that sounds pretty good to me. And also, should I throw something in, guys, a little giveaway if somebody becomes a Mega Movie Master tonight?
And maybe I'll even throw something in. I have a lot of digital codes to give away.
There we go. So Dave, the birthday man's going to throw out some digital codes for you, but I'm also going to give you guys this Deep Blue Sea Aero Edition fully sealed 4K nice thick spine on the house just for signing up to be a Mega Movie Master. So a $60 value just for a membership under $25. And hey, you can always cancel at the end of the month if the membership, you know, doesn't work out for you, but you still get this. That's pretty cool, right? I think so. I think these panel
That's a fun movie. That's a fun movie. That's a fun movie. I'll say that.
I think so. I think so. Or let's say maybe you don't want Deep Blue Sea. Maybe you want this random 4K disc of Rosemary's Baby. There you go. You'll get the disc.
In the site exclusive white sleeve.
You'll get the disc. Yeah. Also, say you don't want Rosemary's Baby, I got Drive on 4K as well.
There
you
you
ain't
go.
gonna get the case, but you'll get the disc. Okay. But maybe you're somebody that likes cases, right? Do you guys like cases out there?
Heck yeah, we're physical media collectors. Come on.
SteelBooks out there?
Heck yeah.
So maybe I should give the Breakfast Club Blu-ray SteelBook.
There you go.
Oh, that's nice.
So maybe you choose from one of those. Get Deep Blue Sea Arrow Edition, get a SteelBook, or get a 4K disc. I mean, so many options out there, along with Dave's digital codes. Dave, what are some of the digital codes you're giving away?
I got the extended edition of Return of the King on 4K. I got the One Who Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest on 4K. I got a bunch. I have like 40 different digital codes.
Wow.
Well, don't go all crazy in one night. Let's spread it out. Share the love over a few nights.
Wow. But that's excellent, Dave. So I appreciate you throwing, a digital code in there. But yeah, there you go. So good value. I think that's the perfect gift for somebody tonight is a Mega Movie membership. A gift they'll remember for holidays in the future, the day they became a member of the channel, supported content creation, and got a bunch of free stuff. I think so. I can see everybody's excitement. No input from anybody. They're like, those memberships are overpriced.
We didn't want to break you. We didn't want to break your roll there, Mike. You were rolling, man. We didn't want to break your stride. You were going good.
But feel free to jump in. This is the table right here. The table.
I feel someone will join tonight. I do. I have a feeling. If no one joins, you'll get me joining in January.
There you go. See,
I'm still trying to get organized down here, Mike. I'm sorry.
But I do really like
Ryan's still like, what's the topic for tonight?
But I will say, and even if it's not my channel you necessarily want to support one of these panelists' channels out there, or just somebody on YouTube you really love their content creation. We got to support content creation in the new year. So if you can sign up to be a member of somebody's channel out there, that's fantastic, because you guys put a lot of hard work into your channel, right? Making these videos, or is it easy? Like you just bust this out in like 5 minutes?
No.
Have you actually watched my videos? There's absolutely zero editing. So.
I think Ryan and I are on the same editing schedule as, but I will say it does take time, but it is a lot of fun, and I have had so much fun meeting everybody, and it's really cool people jumping in the chat and saying hey, so that's always cool to have that going on.
I know I'll be doing 3 reviews this week because I'm seeing 3 movies this week.
All right, so that's my gift idea right there.
Oh, Dave, that was the first one. Okay, there we go.
That was my first gift idea.
All right, yeah, there you go.
You didn't like that gift, Corey?
I didn't say I didn't like it. I didn't know
it was a beautiful gift.
I didn't know.
Snuck it in there on us.
You you were so smooth with it. I didn't know if it was your intro, or if that was an idea for it, or both.
That was a combo right there. That was everything.
Nope, you did a good job for that. So
yeah,
yes,
just think about it this way, right? You're thinking about, should I become a member? Should I add to that member list of Mega Mike the Movie Man? Just think about this in the back of your head.
Help me get one more.
That's all you got to do. Help me get one more. That's it.
Just one more. Just one more.
All right, Dave, what is your holiday gift recommendation?
All right. So my first holiday recommendation, Mike, you already saw this, but this is for all the physical media collectors and Star Trek fans out there. Star Trek Next Generation on DVD. You got 7 seasons. I forget how many discs there are. I think 48 discs.
Dang.
And there's 24 episodes per season. But the bad thing is, I will say, is you got this garbage here.
Oh, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. You can still watch them all.
I know, but that's the only bad thing. If the person you're buying for doesn't like their disc stacked, they're just going to have to deal with it if they really want Star Trek.
I tell you what, that's a lot of hours of entertainment right there, man. That's
Yes,
a lot.
it
The gift
That's
that
a
keeps on giving.
lot. Yeah, exactly. That entertain you for quite a while.
Yes. Well, that's my first gift recommendation for people who are physical media fans and Star Trek fans. I know-
DVDs, Dave. DVDs.
Yes.
I tell you what, I still watch DVDs that look pretty darn good. So
There's still
I'm
some
just,
DVD collectors out there for sure.
yeah, and you
Yeah.
can get it on a budget too. If you're,
Yeah.
but and some that's all you can get it on as
Yeah,
well.
TV series, especially ones that are 7, 8, 9, 10 seasons long. That's the only way you can find them is on
Yep.
DVD. Just it's a cost saving measure.
Yep.
They still look good. You put a DVD on a 4K nowadays with a good 4K player. It
The
looks
upscale
as
on
good
a
as
lot of those
Blu-ray.
are great.
I know there's a Blu-ray edition of this, but I didn't want to spend $100. And I
Fair
wanted to have a little bit of money left from what I got for my birthday. So I just decided to get the cheaper version.
Hey, it sounds like you still did a good choice there. You get a few more things and still enjoy the whole series there. So
Yep.
that was a good choice.
And Dave, if people want to buy that one, where can they find it?
Oh, Amazon is the place to go to buy this. I think if you go to Walmart, it's $99 for the DVD. So I recommend Amazon.
Very good. Are you guys Star Trek fans out there? By the way, anybody on this panel?
I enjoy it. I wouldn't say I'm the largest fan. Like if you test me on trivia, I will fail. But I have fun watching it, and I grew up with the old TV series and the original films.
I
I've
think the
only
Abrams
seen the
reboot. That's about it.
I'm with you, Mike. So I've seen one of the originals and then the new remakes. The only ones I've seen.
I've never seen any of the originals, but I've watched some of Star Trek Next Generation, and I really enjoyed it. So that's why I wanted to get this and finish it out.
Yeah, that's a lot of hours right there. That will definitely take up someone's time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How many
probably.
episodes are there?
That will probably take me a good 2 to 3 months.
It'd take me longer than that, man.
Quick.
That was over a few years when those were all released. So that's great if you can fit it in that time. But it'd be crazy. I'd love to look up how many hours of watch time that whole set is. That would be quite a few hours there.
That's why I
Yeah.
stay away from TV. I'm like, no, too many episodes, too many seasons. I don't have the time.
I know it's 7 seasons. I think it's 24 episodes per season, and they're an hour long.
I was going to say that's when they made like the full long episodes, not the 20 to 25 minute episodes.
No, and these episodes are an hour long.
Mm-hmm.
So 168 hours, if my math is wrong.
I think, I don't know.
I'm not going to question
24
you.
times 7, 140.
I'm not going to question you.
68. Yeah. It's somewhere around 170 total. That's a lot of hours of Star
That's a lot
Trek.
of hours.
All right, Jordan, what are you recommending over there? Oh,
Your mic's
how
muted.
about a new mic.
Hello. Okay. Yes. A new. Well, so I'm actually going to start. I figured we'll do like a stocking stuffer type of idea. As physical media collectors and stuff, I'm a stickler at keeping things neat, clean, and all that stuff. So I figured, well, one, microfiber cloths. I'll tell you, these things are lifesavers, and they're super cheap. Get a packet of those, but a nice cleaning care set. So you can do like a little dusting spray with your microfiber cloth to keep those shelves nice and dust free. A big one too I like is like get a little bottle of Goo Gone.
Oh, yeah.
Because for me, like on the slip covers, the stickers drive me nuts. I know some people don't mind them. I don't like them, so I try to take them off. And these get the residue off super easy. And then if your slip cover or like box sets, if they're like starting to peel or come apart, you get like this adhesive pH, neutral pH adhesive. You put a little on there, and it doesn't bubble up or anything, and it's perfect. So I mean, for me, I thought this would be great. Throw it in a stocking. It's, you know, not too expensive, and especially the dusting rags, and throw that all together just like this. And I think that'd be a great little stocking stuffer or gift basket or something for a physical media collector, a movie lover. So that was my first pick. Figured we'll start, you know, somewhat cheap. We'll go up from there.
Jordan, I totally missed it. That last thing,
yes.
that glue, it's like glue. Like what is it?
Yeah, it's an adhesive. It's neutral it's a neutral pH adhesive. So if you use like super glue or anything on any of the slip covers, or like so like on, let's say here something starts to come up just a little bit, you just take a toothpick, a little on a toothpick, put it under there and hold it, and it won't bubble up. If you did super glue, it'll like mess it up and look terrible. But these, it won't do that. It'll hold it together really nice. And I've used this quite a bit on a lot of stuff, and something like this, I've had this for a couple of years, and it's been a lifesaver. So,
oh, nice.
I like those.
I wonder.
I
how
actually have a question.
Yeah, Dave.
Oh, sorry, Mike. I didn't mean to interrupt.
Oh no, you're good. What do you got?
Do you know of anything I can use to like clean off my 4K player? Because it's got a lot of dust on it.
I would just use a microfiber cloth, and I don't know, maybe that's what I use. And I just do it dry. It's probably not the best thing, but you might be able to get a little warm water, just kind of clean it off that way. But microfiber cloths are the way to go for that kind of stuff, because you won't scratch anything. That's what I use.
And what about for like 4K disc if you need to like clean them?
Yeah, same thing. Yeah,
same thing.
I would use that. Yeah.
Okay.
I wouldn't use any solution or anything like that for sure.
Thank you. I was just curious.
Yeah.
I wonder if that glue works on like SteelBook spines that have popped up.
I don't know about that. I haven't tried that. But hey, Mike, you buy yourself some and you could try it and you tell me.
I will tell you.
Can't make it any worse. I tell you on a couple of my SteelBooks.
I tell you what, I'm a big fan of buying used movies. It's a great way to bang for your buck. And that Goo Gone is a lifesaver for some of their used price stickers that they put on the slip covers. And I'll say that it's helped get some of that gunk off of there and make it nice and neat again after it. So I have dipped into that quite a few different times before.
Yeah, no, I think this is awesome. I use it, and a little goes a long way with this too.
Yeah,
so don't overdo it.
All right.
Speaking
Ryan.
of cleaning, I was going to say with the cleaning stuff, I'm a big fan of the Swiffer, the little small one, the shelf one that's got the replacement. Yeah, they work really well on the shelving systems.
That's what I use for all this back here too. It kind of will fit in above some of the discs and stuff, and
you can
the
spray it down with
Swiffer dusters or whatever they call them.
Yeah, Swiffer dusters. Yep. Just spray down a little bit.
You don't have
of
to take
before
each
you go
individual one out and try and clean it. Just run it across.
I use those all the time.
All right. Did you say me next, Mike? I'm sorry.
Yeah, go for it.
All right. So I don't have any actual physical media. I have things, accessories, stuff to, stuff stockings, maybe little conventional things that, maybe the average movie collector is not looking for. So the first thing I'm going to talk about, everybody's going to be like, what are you talking about that? But we're going to talk about plate holders.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like actual plate holders, but they come really in handy to display, if I can get it in there, your movies. So if you got like on top of your shelf and you got movies you want to display, you can show off your nice, neat, rare Zavvi Steelbook. And they sit there. I've got these, Corey has seen it, down on my actual Steelbook display. I've got my favorite Steelbooks all set up holding on these. Amazon, eBay. This is the 5-inch version, so it's just 5 inches on the back. It comes in like 4.5, 5, 7-inch. So you can get it a little bit taller. The bigger ones get a little bit wider, so you can actually put larger box sets on there if you wanted to. This is the 5-inch. It can do regular size Blu-rays and then like smaller box sets. But something, you can sit them on top of your shelves. If you got a big shelving unit, it's got plenty of room in there. You want to display some stuff. I recommend plate holders. Again, eBay, Amazon, they run, I think you can get like a 6-pack for like $9, something like that. So if you want to, stuff somebody's stocking, plate holders, and they fold up too. So they're like nice and narrow. So easy storage if you're not using them.
And also,
how about that, Mike?
Pictures,
I
right?
like
Take pictures for
Yes.
Instagram and everything like that.
Yes.
I was going to say, I have some of those, and I know some people that use those too for their now playing thing. Like they'll have it right next to the TV or on the stand, and they'll put the case up there, and yeah, it's fun to be able to do that. And like you said, Ryan, I got to see your shelf. That was awesome, the way you had it all set up. So it's nice to be able to enjoy what you purchased.
Yeah, and that it's we talked about it a little bit backstage. We're a niche collector people. The normal person, oh, you like movies, I'll buy you a Blu-ray. No, like it's a little bit more involved in that. But stuff that could like help us out in displaying and cleaning our products and stuff like that. These are all great ideas. I'm done.
You're getting a Dollar Tree Blu-ray. That's what you're getting, right?
Yes. These were on sale, man.
But yeah, that's a great gift. The gift that keeps on giving. I also need to find that now playing thing. Where is that at? Is that on Amazon? Do you guys know?
There's a lot of people on Etsy that make some of those things too. If you're, I'm sure Amazon or eBay, or I've seen Etsy. People make some cool.
I bought my now playing one that I have downstairs on Etsy. The one I bought upstairs that goes for my vinyl, I bought for my record shop, but it's just 3D printed. They pulled the file off wherever and they just 3D printed it. But Etsy's definitely the place to go for that one.
Mm-hmm. All right, Eddie.
All right. Well, first of all, hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. Want to say hi in case they're watching. So we'll keep the stocking stuffer thing going. I think that's a cool kind of first round. I think an underrated store, I don't know if everyone has it in their general area for movie lovers. If you go into Hallmark, there's a lot of really cool things you'll find. And if there's typically a wall of ornaments that every Hallmark has. And I'm the James Cameron guy. That's kind of what I'm known for. So this is what I pulled out of my shelf here. It's their new one this year, the T1000. But it is part of their Hallmark Keepsake series. And I think, you can find so many different kinds of movies represented in the form of a ornament. And, I'm not the biggest ornament guy, but when you give me an ornament that has one of my favorite movie characters on it, it's sort of like, okay, I'll take that. So I think that's a good way to go if you're a little, not sure what to get. Maybe a Hallmark gift card if you're not even sure what ornament to pick. But ideally, what kind of movies the person likes. So typically they'll have something to find on that ornament wall. So
yeah. And my extra tip with that is wait till after Christmas sometimes if you're just picking it up for yourself and you can wait a little bit. If you go after Christmas, like that stuff is super discounted. I've got the stuff there like 80-90% off before. So you can just stock up on ornaments for like the next year, which is really cool.
Yeah.
I'll agree too. It's very cool. They have a very wide selection of genres. I'll say they hit a lot of different things for movies and animation series and things. So yeah, you can kind of find something for anybody on that one.
All right, Corey, what'd you find for everybody out there?
All right. These probably won't fit into a stocking. I don't know. I was like throwing a few things out there, but what is a movie without a great soundtrack or score? So, So I'm going to say, and since we're collectors of movies, why not have another rabbit hole you could fall down and spend it even more money and get some vinyl, So, you could go with a great score like The Last of the Mohicans, or, a great soundtrack like singles right there. I'll just throw out a couple there that might be kind of fun ones. But if you if you have a movie that you know that somebody loves, whether it's vinyl, if they don't have a way to play that, you know, a CD anymore, or cassette tape, or a digital download of the soundtrack or score, I think it's a different way you can enjoy the movie without watching it. But yeah,
just what a movie collector needs: another addiction,
another rabbit hole to go down. You know,
I know.
So.
Corey, you stole one of my ideas.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's
I
okay.
figured we all would have maybe some crossover at some point, but
There still might be. We don't know.
I know.
That doesn't mean you still can't talk about it.
I think that's what I'm saying.
I know. I've been very tempted to go down that rabbit hole.
I almost say
vinyls
don't. No,
because
just kidding.
I just
It's
saw,
dangerous.
Yeah.
I just saw 3 like soundtracks I was looking for. The Lord of the Rings soundtrack, the second, third, and the first on vinyl, and I haven't seen it at all. And I just saw them, and I'm like, okay, I want to get these, but I got to stop myself.
Yeah. Be responsible. Be responsible about it. No.
Yeah, collect responsibly.
But I can sit and listen to a soundtrack or a score, and like showing those two examples, it's different experiences for me. But you know, you can have like a very dramatic score that you can listen to, and it's a great time. I'll still just sit and listen to that, or you know, something like Singles, where it's just like 90s Seattle grunge scene, like greatest hits, basically. You know, you can sit and listen through that, and those are just two examples. I could grab a bunch of other ones, but definitely can hit a lot of different moods there, whether it's, you know, just a soundtrack of a decade or a era or a genre, or, you know, a score of a movie that you just really enjoyed. And actually going through college, there was a lot of those I would listen to, and it helped me study. You know, it was something that would calm me a little bit. And so one, also, I don't have a vinyl of it, but Dances with Wolves was a score that I'd throw that on, and it just was something that would get me focused a little bit, and, you know, be able to study. So
They just put out Star Wars Episode 3 vinyl for the 25-year anniversary.
nice.
But that thing was expensive. It was like $50.
So that's just like, I guess I didn't say that, but vinyl is exactly like, so all of us that know anything from your standard Blu-ray to deluxe second sight, or, you know, imprint or whatever, deluxe box set, kind of, sometimes it's the sky's the limit. So like some of those vinyl records, you could find anything from like $14 to like $80. You know, it depends. You know, they might be like a 3-album gatefold, whatever, you know, and some extra liner art that comes with it. And they definitely have their boutique labels and special editions, just like all
this
the movies
one
that
had
we
like
enjoy.
This one had like a red lightsaber, and a blue lightsaber on it for the vinyls. And
Nice.
and then it had like the volcano from the Episode 3 as the background.
Well, I never got any lightsabers with mine, so I'll have to check some of those out sometime. But it's cool when they get creative, just like with the movies. It's cool when they get creative and throw some extra things in there to make you get tempted to go check it out.
Yeah.
All right, let's go on to round 2 here. So we had a great first round. Getting into round 2, some more holiday gift ideas for those movie fans in your life. So I'm going to have to go with a simple one. I don't know how everybody doesn't have a theater pass yet, but if you're by a Regal or AMC, get an unlimited pass. It's as simple as that. So look at this. If you look at the right top corner, see how many movies I've seen in 2025. 92 movies at the Regal theaters.
Wow.
92 movies at the Regal theaters. So if you have one of those theaters by you, how do you not have a theater pass? I don't get it. Maybe you guys can explain it to me about that. But I love the theater experience, especially if you get a good audience in there and it's like an event movie. Like I remember seeing Five Nights at Freddy's 2. The movie was mediocre, but my crowd was awesome. Like they were cheering. I didn't even know why they were cheering, but they were having a good time. So it was just fun being at the theater. And I've seen so many movies that I would not have seen without that pass, that like are kind of the more independent films where I'm like, I don't want to spend $30 on a ticket to see this movie. If I have an unlimited pass, why not go check it out? Like Rental Family, which became my favorite movie of the year. So I'm so happy I saw it with my unlimited pass. But do you guys care about the theater passes out there? Anything like that?
For sure.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah. Well, I used to live by a Regal, and that's the best. I mean, it was like $21 a month. You could see one movie every day of the week, and plus the discounts. And as you saw, you were Emerald. They go all the way up to, I think, Diamond, and the amount of rewards you redeem, use those on concessions and stuff. I mean, like dollar large popcorn. I mean, it's pretty wild. But also, since the closest one I have theater to me is a Cinemark, which I'm not a fan of their movie pass, because you get one ticket a month, which I think is, if you love going to theaters, that's not enough. So what I've been doing is, I know they had a bad rap in the past, but for about a year I've been subscribed to them and I've used them, have no problems, is Movie Pass. They kind of came back. Their system is a little different, and it is more expensive than it used to be, obviously, but you have like a certain amount of points and you redeem those for movies. If the movie had just come out, it's more points, but still it's something. If you don't have a Regal or an AMC near you, that's something, because that can be used at any theater. So that's an option as well.
I didn't even know Movie Pass came back.
Yeah. It's all digital on the phone now, but it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I didn't even know they came back.
Yeah.
So Jordan, if you want to kind of max it out, like what are you looking at for the price, and how many movies can you do in a month, like average?
Yeah. So I got to pull up my billing spreadsheet that I have, my wife, but it is on there. I think it's $33 a month. Now I know it's a little more pricey, but you get, I can't remember how many points it is, and you could see up to I think it's like max like 4 to 6 movies a month. With that, and you have to be strategic, right? So like, let's say a big movie, Avatar, right? Avatar's coming out this weekend. You go see that, you're going to be using the most amount of points for that movie, especially like that opening weekend. Probably the first 2 or 3 weeks, you're going to be paying a lot of your points. But if like Rental Family, right? That was a kind of flew under the radar for the most part. Or Hamnet was another movie that kind of flew under the radar. Those are going to be less points to go see. And plus, if you're okay with waiting a little bit and, you're not, want to go see it opening night, then yeah, you're going to save some points there. So that's an option too. Right. But what's really cool is like with, so you redeem the points on the Movie Pass app, then you go over to Cinemark. So if you have, let's just say, the free Cinemark app, the Movie Pass through Cinemark, the free one, you still get the points. So it's almost double dipping in a way, which is kind of cool, I guess.
What I was going to say is I used to have AMC A-list when I used to go to this one gym, because right after I would go to the gym, I'd go to this movie theater on $5 Tuesday to go see a movie, and I would get in for free with my AMC A-list. And sometimes on Fridays, I'd go, like if there was a new movie, I'd go right after the gym, because I went to the gym 2 times a week. And, but now that I stopped going there, I don't have AMC A-list. And the closest AMC movie theater to me is, let's just say, not in the bestest neighborhood. It's okay, but a lot of stuff does go on there. So I go to this other movie theater that I like, but they don't have a thing like that. So you just have to pay for your movie ticket.
Well, there you go. You got Movie Pass as an option now, though. So that's cool. So Dave, what do you got for your gift recommendation here? Round 2.
Oh, I have. This is a stocking stuffer. Amazon gift card.
Can't go wrong with the smile there, right? You always can find something you need.
Yep, you can't go wrong with an Amazon. You can always get what you need with it for the physical media collectors and anything you want.
See, I can't stand gift cards though as like gifts. Like if it's like somebody you know and they still give you a gift card, I'm like, you don't really know me at all, do you?
Well,
it's a safe bet.
Literally, we do this
It's
thing
back
every
around to that.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah, it circles around back to that niche market thing, though, Mike. You know, I don't expect somebody that doesn't know anything about movies to buy me the movie that I like. So
Well, I'm not expecting.
Or maybe they know what you like, but they don't know what you have in the collection. You know, that can be a hard thing too, to be like, I don't know what editions you have. I don't know which ones you don't have.
So I could agree with Mike at this part, kind of, because like, let's say my wife or, you know, someone really close to me is like, what would you like for Christmas? And I give them a list and then they give me a gift card. I'm like, okay, come on. I literally gave you a list. But if it's someone that, you know, one of my buddies that, you know, I good friends with, but I'm not gonna, it's gonna be weird. Like, hey man, what do you want for Christmas? Give me your list. Right. I think a gift card would suffice for that. So that's my opinion. I think if it's like someone really close to you and they ask you what you want and they still give you a gift card, I mean, come on.
Well, Mike or Jordan, if you both get gift cards you are offended by, just send them my way. I will find a nice home for them. I will find a movie or something to buy on the web.
I will definitely find something. But back to what I was saying, every year on Thanksgiving, we do this name picking thing. And on it, we write down like 3 things, that like 3 gift ideas. And mine are always gift cards because I don't like my family. A lot of them are kind of older now and my aunts and stuff. And if I said like a 4K, they would be like, what? What's a 4K?
Hey, they're going to send you $4,000. It might work out well.
But I usually just put either Amazon gift card, Barnes and Noble gift card, or cash. That's what I do on my list when the person has to pick my name. It makes it easy for them then.
All right. Well, there you go. An Amazon gift card. Very heartfelt. Yeah. All right, Jordan, what do you got?
So I'm going to go with this one. I know, I think Mike's going to appreciate this one, knowing the back of your wall that I see right here. This kind of goes more in the kind of fun collectibles, and those range, right? They go from, you guys know, really cheap to, if you get some of the, like the statues and stuff, they get crazy overpriced. But I think Funko Pops are great little gifts. And they're not that expensive. They can get expensive, but the standard ones, I mean, go to your local mall. Hot Topic has them. There's a couple of stores that will carry them. Amazon will carry them. They're not too crazy expensive. I think this guy was $12, I think. So these are great little guys too, and they don't take up a lot of space, and you can collect a lot of them. So that's one of my recommendations is just Funko Pops. There's something fun.
Where's the box?
They fit really well in this little space right here on these damn Atlantic shelving.
Yeah.
That you can't
Which,
fit
by the way,
out of the box there too. Look at out of the box.
Well, yeah, you got to show them off.
You got to let them breathe. Let them breathe.
In
Come
there
on,
with
let
the
them
box.
breathe.
They must be in the box. They must.
I do have the box. They're up in my closet, but I like to. They look cooler without the box. Like I don't keep my movies in the shrink wrap still. Why would I do that?
I feel like you do have some shrink wrap movies there.
No.
Never.
Well, Mike, you'll like my next gift recommendation.
Is it a Funko Pop in the box?
No.
You want me to go put mine back in the box for you, Mike? Because I will.
No, the damage is already done. It has lost all collecting value.
You already broke the seal. It's just...
half the value just gone like that.
Well, that might have happened the day you walked out the store with it too, but you know, whatever.
And dude, they wouldn't know. I believe the Funko Pops, they don't have tape on them, so
that's true.
Who knows?
As long as you don't tear the box when you're opening it.
There you go.
Well, they're going out of business anyway, so maybe there'll be rare items soon. Did you guys hear that? Like Funko Funko going out of
Wow, I did not hear that.
That's what I heard.
Funko Pop boom is winding down. Like, you know, you said you can buy them cheap now. Like my Mega Replay you can find like Amazon specials that, used to be $20-$30 on the shelf for like $8.99. And once a month they run a special, buy two, get one free and stuff like that. And Funko, they're just little cool things. And like, I think all mine are movie related in that as well. And they fit nicely in that little space.
They're fun.
Like you can
I
go,
think they're fun.
There's a couple stores near me. They're called The Cave. And it's just a bunch of everything you could think of, all kinds of collectibles, and they have thousands of these, and they're like $1 each. I mean, super cheap. You just grab them, kind of, you have to take your time to sift through them, but they're not too expensive.
I know
I want to get used to be.
I know I want to get one of those custom-made Funko Pops that you can do you can make a custom Funko Pop that looks like you.
Yep. I had a good friend, Jeff, John Doe Juggalo, made that one for me. It's going to be hard to see, but it's last year. I had my beard going. So he's got my beard, my flannel. Oh, here, I'll grab it. But that one I did leave in the box. I did take it out to look at it, but I left it in the protective. But got the beard, got flannel, got a popcorn in one hand, a remote in the other, and my dog Jax next to me. Look at that. That was one of the coolest gifts I've ever gotten. And that thing is... try to make sure that's in shots of my live streams because I thought that was pretty darn cool. So,
yeah, that's something I want to get, a custom made one eventually.
And you might hear my dog Jax barking right now, actually, but so maybe not. But
all right, Ryan.
All right, we're going to talk about something that is also helping out the collection. We're going to talk about retroprotection.com. See, I can spell my English. So Retro Protection is the only site I will use for steelbook protectors. See, I got this nice, again, limited edition, lost in translation, limited to, I think, 1,000, whatever. But Retro Protection makes soft plastic, soft being the word here, protectors for your steelbooks. That is dusty as hell. Holy crap. Steelbook protectors. Soft plastic. They come from, you can buy like 25, 50, 100. They range anywhere from like $20 all the way up to $100 depending, but they're about $1 to $1.25 a piece for the steelbooks. They do make all different sizes. As you can see, I got this big one click here. It's got a nice big one to hold my nice one click there. But they do video games, they do CDs, they do everything, figures, whole gaming systems, everything. But I know some people put their steelbooks on the shelf raw dogging it. Man, I don't know how you do that. But all 600 and some odd of my steelbooks are in these nice soft plastic. And the reason I keep emphasizing the soft is they will not scratch the steelbooks. Some of like Sign Grail and a couple of these other brands like Malco are a little bit harder plastic, and they have a tendency to scratch. That's why I go with Retro Protection.
Really?
I always endorse them. Yeah.
Oh wow! Because I remember Jake talking up Malco.
They're good brands. I've felt them before. I've felt the other brands before, and I've stuck with Retro Protection because it is a softer plastic, and it's just I will always go with them.
So I'm going to try that because I use Malco. Like that's, I've used them.
Now,
I haven't had any issues with them, but
most people won't notice a difference because you're not constantly moving these in and out on the shelf and stuff like that. But the way I have my steelbooks downstairs, they're all next to each other. The softer plastic just kind of helps with, the rubbing and all that too.
I will definitely look into those cases.
And I've never not gone on the website and they've been sold out of stuff. Sign Grail and Malco, I know, are constantly sold out, but Retro, I never have an issue with it. And they do quick shipping. I think they ship out of Chicago or Wisconsin or somewhere. Oh. So it's Midwest.
Chicago's not that far from me.
Did you say Retro Protection?
Retroprotection.com. Yep. Okay.
All I remember is a lot of the stuff like that when certain occurrences were happening in the early part of 2020 and stuff like that. There was a lot of those protective sleeves. It was so crazy to come by some of them. I was even trying to get some for vinyl records, and they were just, some of the plants were shut down and it was hard to come by, and then the prices went way up. But it's kind of cool to see that they come back to like normal prices and you can get them whenever you want to.
Anything else, that you buy, the less you buy, the more expensive they're going to be. I usually buy them 100 at a time, and I think it runs me like $75, plus shipping. So it's not bad at all. And of course, like Movie Hunter, he's got every steelbook that's ever been made in the United States. He uses turkey bags, which are just, cellophane style.
That's what I have too.
Bags. Yeah. And there's nothing wrong with them. My only issue, I've tried them before I started with those. And the only thing I ever had an issue is whenever you reopen them, like if they had the sticky on there, like it would rip. So yeah, I prefer the, you are correct. It does sound like that, but they sell everything. They even have hard cases too. Like I said, you can box up a whole gaming system if you're like in the gaming. CDs, vinyl, they got stuff for everything. So
do they have ones for like the Arrow Video big box sets?
Yes. So they've got, in their music and movie section, they got 4K, Blu-ray, DVD, Steelbook, VHS. And then if you go into those, they have actual different sizes. Like right under the Steelbook, they've got the ones for like the old school Walking Dead and the old school Walt Disney, the big jumbo ones.
Mm-hmm.
They've got ones for like lenticular single slips, which are like your single slip stuff like this. They got ones for sizes like that and stuff like that. So they've got variation on sizes.
Awesome. I will definitely look into those.
Man, that's so wild to me. I just raw dog everything. I don't even have my steelbooks organized. They're just mixed in with Blu-rays.
You don't protect your steelbooks, yet you will not open a Funko Pop
and not only that,
case.
with my
Come
Funko
on.
Pops, you can't tell, but they're also in a plastic case like that. So
I
they
have
have double.
Okay, but that kind of surprises me that you're that protective of those, but you don't put anything on
But
your
not for
steelbooks.
the movies, no, because I always saw it as the steelbooks are the protection for the disc, and I just care about the disc. So I'm like, it is the protection itself.
So I keep showing this off. I know Corey has seen it. I'm not, when I say this is a Zavvi exclusive, this is when Zavvi actually had exclusives. And there's only like 1,000 of these that exist. And I paid good money to get a hold of this. And I want it protected. Like, I don't want any scratches on that. If I ever decide to resell this, I want it to be as pristine as, when I bought it. But you guys haven't seen this little steelbook. It's really, really super nice. You see Scarlett Johansson on there. It's got the raindrops on the
wow,
the
that is
clear.
really nice.
You got the classic Bill Murray on the back.
That's a movie I've never seen, but it looks really cool.
Oh, Lost in Translation is a beautiful movie. If you want to take a trip through Japan, through Tokyo, watch Lost in Translation.
I will definitely have to look that up then.
Okay, so it sounds like it's a resell thing then, right? Because I'm never going to resell my stuff. So,
or even if you don't resell it, if you paid what you said is good money for something, you just want to like preserve it. If you don't resell it, like, what you paid for it and you want to keep that in the condition you got it in, kind of a thing.
Yeah, my Master and Commander Steelbook and my Kingdom of Heaven Steelbook are two movies I will probably never sell because I paid high price for those because I couldn't get them for a long time. And eventually I just like bit the bullet and paid like close to $80 or $70 on both of them.
So that's what it is, because I get all my steelbooks cheap. Like, I'm paying like $25 max. So maybe.
But Mike, are you planning on reselling your Funko Pops?
Funko Pops, yes.
Okay.
Like, if people want to buy them, I'm ready to sell my Funko Pops. Hit me up with an offer.
Okay.
But not my movies. I'm not going to resell my movies. I'm trying to give away movies. I can't even give them away, let alone resell. All right. But yeah, very cool. Eddie, what are you thinking?
So again, this is assuming you know the person you're buying for. It's not just a gift card kind of thing to be a safe bet. You kind of have an idea of what they like and everything. It's, I guess, a stocking stuffer. I think you can't go wrong with old school VHS. So we'll just hold these two up for the holiday season. One thing I personally enjoy about old school VHS versus Blu-rays and stuff like that is a lot of times they have, like, This Is How I Remember Jingle All the Way with Arnold and Jamie and the Turbo Man. I know the Blu-ray has him wearing like a digitally enhanced Christmas hat and stuff, and they tend to mess around with the covers on the Blu-rays and the 4Ks. They don't give us that classic poster. So I know that it's a safe bet for a VHS when you gift it to somebody. It's more than likely going to go very appreciated. So VHS, assuming you know what kind of movies they like, I think is a good stocking stuffer as well. From here on out, it's all kind of bigger things. So I just wanted to get the stocking stuffer stuff out of the way.
And when you were showing that one there, that's one of those clamshell ones, wasn't it? Or not?
Oh yeah, clamshells as well. Yeah.
So there's just that nostalgia too, where you remember whether you were at a video store or, like being a kid and seeing it at a friend's house or whatever and popping it open. I think that's cool too. And it's kind of a cool thing too. You can put in a backdrop or, have on a shelf to display if it's a movie you really enjoyed. But that's a great one. I've seen people do that with like laser discs now too, to have the big old, almost like an album sized, photo of the artwork. But there's something about those clamshells. That, and now it's funny how the snap cases have gotten kind of popular again too for the DVDs. But
yeah, people used to hate those snap cases. Now it's like,
I know, but it comes
snapper,
back.
yeah, snapper exclusive, like collectors and all that.
I was so excited to get rid of cassette tapes, but it's funny that now that's like a thing again where, like big artists are putting albums out on those. And I think it's funny. Hey, but if people enjoy it, go for it. I don't know.
So the VHS, Eddie, that's more nostalgia kind of gift, right? More displayable, because they're not usually going to have a VHS player, right?
Oh yeah. I mean, I do. Fortunately, I can still play these things. They're not just display pieces. But yeah, I mean, I guess the chances are you're really just going for what Corey was saying there. You assuming they're going to throw them on a shelf or whatnot.
But to me, that's no different than, and I love Funko Pops, but to me, that's no different than grabbing a Funko Pop of a movie you love, and putting on a shelf. Mm-hmm. If you have a cool, clamshell case of a movie that you have a lot of nostalgia for, that's just as cool, I think, to have on display and be able to look at.
Yeah.
All right, Corey, where's all your VHS? Show me.
My VHS is across the room, right over there, actually. I can go grab some. I don't have them, but no clamshells over there, but I do have some. I can see Independence Day, Forrest Gump, Unforgiven, and Titanic. I can grab either one of those if you want me to. But what I was going to go for is what's kind of fun is to dig into the movies a little bit more, and a different type of physical media you can go into is books. So
Corey.
So you can kind of go into, so these are a couple that I like here. Sorry, I'm covering the titles, but we got a John Hughes, get to know him. FAQ. It's kind of fun digging into him. And then this is one I love, Hitchcock. And we got Hitchcock Blondes. He liked to pick the blondes out there, but it was like kind of going back into some of the stories of, I don't know. It's interesting, but it's fun to dig into, some stories you might not know about some of the movies or the directors or the actors or actresses that you really enjoy. That's a different way to get a different appreciation for them.
So, Corey, what does your reading schedule look like? Do you read a little bit each night? Like, how do you tackle a book? Or is it all in like a couple days you go through the whole book?
No. I'll admit I'm a slow reader, and I'll actually dig into audiobooks more. I'll admit to that. These were both really good purchases. One was off of Hamilton Books, which we may have all been on there before with books and movies. They have some great sales. That was the John Hughes one. And then the Hitchcock Blondes, that was off of Amazon. They had a big sale. So I will go through those, but I do have quite a few autobiographies on audiobooks that I kind of go through those a little bit faster. So, or not a little bit faster, a lot faster. But
I will tell you, Mike says audiobooks don't count.
that's okay. They count for me. That's all right.
Yeah, they count for me too.
It helps me because I'll admit I will read through my physical books that I have, but I've always been a slow reader. I'll admit that. That's what I think where I gravitated towards movies more because that was like a format that I could soak up a story quicker and like get more involved with. And I think audiobooks, then I kind of lend to that a little bit too. But I do like to still get a physical book and read through that once in a while as well.
I gravitate towards audiobooks too. But what I do is I read along with the audio.
I've heard people doing that, and I've thought about trying that because I've heard people say that helps them retain it even more. Like you're listening to it as you're reading through the book, and I have not tried that yet, but I've heard a few other people tell me they did the same thing. So I will have to try to give that a whirl sometime.
That's how I got through reading 50 books this year.
Well, then it's working for you. I'd say if you got through 50 books, man, that's quite a task.
Yeah, that
well,
was
or at least
my
for
goal
me.
this year.
I definitely didn't get through 50 books, but
that was my goal this year to do that.
And you hit it.
Yep.
Good job. Congratulations. That's a lot of books. Yeah, that's a big goal. But yeah, anyway, there's some fun ways to dig into movies different ways and to get a little more backstory. Or unfortunately, once in a while, you hear some stories that you wish you hadn't heard. And I've had a few that would kind of ruin movies for me where I was like, oh, that was such a fun, lively, comedic movie. And then find out that everybody hated being on set or something or, like that. But it is interesting to dig in a little bit further than just watching the movie itself.
Yeah, I still don't count the audiobooks as reading. Does count through getting through the book and consuming that media, but it doesn't count as reading to me. Huck thinks it counts. What I compare it to is like if you read a script of a movie, did you watch the movie? You did not watch the movie, you read the script.
So if somebody watches a movie reading the subtitles and doesn't listen to the audio, did they not watch the movie?
Well, if you're seeing the image on
No, it's different than what was really originally filmed, Mike. Come on. Don't be him and hawing about. No, I'm just kidding. But no, I could care less whether you say that's reading or not, but it's a way to take in the story.
Media, the way to consume the media.
Yep.
It's like a podcast. You're basically turning it into a podcast.
And I love podcasts, so yeah.
That's true. All right, very good. All right, who are we on now? Was that that whole round?
Yep, I'm the last one.
There we go.
Your turn, Mike.
Your turn, Mike.
That was second.
Let's find something you're going to throw out there that
round.
we can debate about and say that's not really. No, I'm just kidding.
No, I'm just going to keep it simple. I picked up this one today, so I got Final Destination 6-movie collection on Blu-ray at Walmart. Guess what the price was, though? I loved finding this good deal. What do you guys think the price was?
$14.95.
Not that good. What kind of Walmart you got?
Yeah.
Well, I was going to say I'd buy it for that.
I might have got 3 of them at that point. But it was under
you'd be reselling on eBay.
Yeah, but under $25, and it was cheaper than Amazon. I checked Amazon, and Amazon was like 30 something. So I'm like, wow, Walmart actually had a better price than Amazon. That doesn't happen all the time. So I'm like, I'll support Walmart on that one.
So
right there.
they reissued that because they came out with that same set like 2 or 3 years ago with like the generic Final Destination. So I like
that's what I have, Ryan. I have that.
Yeah.
What you're talking
with all the 6 movies?
Yeah, I was gonna say because I think
no,
this
it's not
one
all 6.
has
It's not all
one
6
in it.
movies.
Oh yeah,
okay,
this is
so
all 6 films.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
so the other one had the 5. So this
correct.
has got the okay. I got you.
I have
that
the one you're talking about, Ryan. It's everything except Final Destination.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that's
like
what
that
I thought
cover
was cool about it. I'm like, you got Bloodlines, all 6 movies in there for under $25. I'll take that all day. Because the other ones haven't come out in 4K. It's just the newest one that got a 4K, right?
I know for sure the new one did, but I guess I don't know.
Yeah, I don't
any
think
of
the
the
first,
others.
second, third, fourth, fifth. I don't think those.
I know
I believe they're all
Bloodlines.
Blu-rays right now.
Yeah. So I'm like, why not just get them in high definition? Because if they do come out with a 4K set later, it's going to be like 4 times the cost. So.
Well, and honestly, I'm one of those. Some Blu-rays can look pretty darn good, and you'll be fine, I think. And how many times are you going to watch through the whole series? It's like, but you'll be good.
But yeah, so Walmart has some good deals once in a while. So, shop at your Walmart.
My Walmart never has any good deals, and they never have anything.
Really? Man, I found some good stuff this year. All right, well, Dave, what do you got?
All right, well, hopefully I can reuse this. But I grabbed 3 of these, and 3 of them are books. One of them is the Billy D. Williams autobiography. If people are interested in learning about famous actors and knowing about their lives, Billy D. Williams is a good one. And then I have Whoopi. This was a good book that I read. Whoopi Goldberg. And the beginning is really touching. When she found out her mom died, Maggie Smith was with her. So I thought that was really nice. And then the last one is J. Robert Oppenheimer, American Prometheus. I read this book this year. I will say it's pretty much the same from the movie. There's only very few differences. So if people want to know about him, this is a good way to learn about him before seeing the movie.
Did those come with the audios as well?
I got them, the audios. I got the audios on my phone.
Did you have to buy it separate though? Or did it come with the code?
Well, I have a membership to Audible.
Gotcha.
I pay $14.99 and I get 1 credit every month to use to purchase any audiobook. And then I just go buy the books, and then when I have the time I read them with the audio. And sometimes I have this app. I have a library app, and you can link it up to like this thing called, I forget what it's called, Libby, and you can connect to other libraries.
I use Libby, yeah.
And you can get audiobooks from there.
Yeah, a free way to check out. With your membership. I'll say, not to go too off, I know I talk way too much, but Canopy with a K. Canopy is another one through a lot of library systems that is renting movies, and each one has a different, and you have so many credits like that are included with your membership each month, and they have a wide variety of movies. So Libby and Canopy are awesome resources if you can look around your public libraries and see if they support them or not. You're paying taxes for those things, so you might as well get a library card and enjoy some of that stuff.
Yeah, definitely. Corey, do you mind sending me the name of that website after the stream?
I will do that. Yep, I'll do that.
Thank you.
Yep.
Because I'll forget.
Yeah, no worries. You just have to, on their website, it's super easy. You can search your zip code and see what libraries around you might participate in it. So yeah, I will for sure do that.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I know Corey threw books out there, but I wanted to show these off as gift ideas. I thought these were good gift ideas.
Yeah.
All 3 of them.
And I liked your Billy D. Williams one. It looked like it had a sticker for a signed copy there too, right?
Yes, it does.
There you go. That's kind of cool. So talk about physical media, learn about an actor you really enjoy, and you get a nice collectible of an autograph there too. That's cool.
And
I like that.
I actually have one with Patrick Stewart too, and it's got his signed autograph in there. There's
nice.
Billy D. Williams autograph right there.
Nice.
Yeah, I know Tim from Tim Talks Talkies, Tim Vance. He did a video a couple weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago, and yeah.
Nice.
talking about signed books at Barnes and Noble because him and his wife are big collectors of autographs, and they go and get a lot of the autograph books because it's in an inexpensive way to get their autograph. Because if you go to these cons and stuff, they're charging $50, $100, $200. If you're Luke Skywalker, $500 for autographs when you can buy their book for $19.99, $29.99 and get their autograph. It's pretty cool.
Well, I was going to say, some of the times they show it, maybe it's a limited edition, but they are a limited amount of them that are available, but you're basically just buying the book and you get the autograph for free, kind of thing. And they're talking about how, it was so much more at a con or something to get their autograph. So it's a cool way to get it.
I wanted to get Anthony Hopkins. He just put out an autobiography and there was a signed edition, but all the pre-orders for it on Barnes & Noble were taken up, so I couldn't even get that copy.
Yeah, I could see that'd be a tough one.
Yeah, I was really disappointed.
Well, keep trying. Maybe another one will pop up. Yeah.
All right, Jordan.
Scalpers. Sorry.
Well, you guys are single-handedly taking down each and every single one of my recommendations. Ryan with the protectors, and the books and the vinyls. So I'm just going to go straight for the big guns here. Why not? I've got two actually releases. These are pretty newer releases. So you have someone that really, really loves you and really wants to, spoil you this Christmas. I've got two recommendations that are movies. I was going to save these to the end, but we're going to go ahead and I got to kind of cover this because I don't want to get in trouble on YouTube. But Second Sight's The Possession. An incredible chunky box release. It is very pricey, but like I said, if you have someone in your life that really wants to spoil you this Christmas, they can get you that. Or I'm trying to cover multiple angles.
Yep,
we got that, and and Arrow's new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 4K trilogy box set. This is definitely a contender for release of the year for me. The amount of brand new special features that are in here, the 4Ks look incredible. And plus, if we're talking about nostalgia, this is, for me at least, this is my childhood in a box. And plus posters. I'm a big collector. I love when boutique labels put posters in their releases. So knowing Arrow, they're known for putting the posters in there. So that's always a big win for me. And that's just what I'm going to go with these two. Second Sight and Arrow Possession, if you're more of a horror collector. And then if you're just, anybody else, get them Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
My mom actually got me the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Arrow Video 4K.
Nice.
I received it at my place, and I was like so tempted to open it, but I'm like, nope, I better take it upstairs. Because she'll get mad at me.
Yeah, you don't want to do that, or maybe just perfectly open a little bit just to watch it.
No, you gotta wait. You gotta wait. Don't spoil the surprise or the moment. You gotta wait. Yeah, the experience. Okay. That's what I was saying.
All right.
Yeah, you gotta experience that film grain when you put in those 4K discs for the first time.
And it will look beautiful.
And they still look really good with that Dolby Atmos mix. So
no, I love the box set. The box set's incredible, and especially for the price. It's like under like $60 now on Amazon, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Super cheap. And plus you get all like the trading card things in there too.
Yeah, stickers, trading cards, reversible artwork, a booklet if you like reading. So this kind of covers multiple angles. You also have, if you like reading, there's a booklet in there too.
Yeah.
All I can think about every time I see that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, I missed out on a giveaway that Ryan did a while back. I wanted that so bad, the pizza box. But anyway,
I was so mad about that because
I was seeing you like a couple weeks after that or whatever. Yeah. You're like, I wouldn't have to pay for shipping.
And then I bought the imprint box set or thing when it came out, and then Arrow announced the 4K like a month and a half later. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. So I'm on the fence. I want that chunky box set because I've got a bunch of arrows over here off screen
Yeah.
you can't see, and I love their chunky box sets.
Are you going to go
I'm-
with their Arrow site exclusive with the kind of the comic book design on it? Which that one, it's tempting me to double dip, and I don't like to do that a lot. But
Get two
Probably
chunky
not.
boxes. Oh man.
because if I'm going to, this would be the fourth time I would buy all three movies now. I would probably just go with the regular version because I'm pretty sure Orbit has it right now, along with they just got a huge selection of their possessions in, by the way. So if you shop around, look at Orbit DVD, plug them. I buy from them all the time. But yeah,
They're great.
no, I would probably just go with the regular one. The site exclusive boxes. I love when Arrow does the site exclusive, but you got to be quick on those. I don't know if they still in stock.
the I believe, as of like last or about 3 or 4 days ago, it was still available. Now I can't say for sure now, but yeah, because I almost
Thank
pulled
God
the
I'm on a
trigger and just like,
computer.
you know what, I'm just gonna get it.
But you know what? You are so
Clicking
close
order right now while we're streaming.
to January and the Arrow sale that's going to happen with Barnes and Noble.
true.
If you're just getting the regular edition,
Yeah.
I would wait to see if it drops in price, because if you can get that sucker like half off, I mean, $30 for all three. I mean, I don't know how much they'll discount it, but even just a little bit,
Yeah.
just to
Well,
wait. And if they don't, then buy it.
What's even
Wait
great about Arrow
around the
is
corner.
they even, if you don't collect 4Ks, you only have a Blu-ray player, they have this same set with Blu-rays only. So
Yeah,
you have
they've
that
got
option as
the
well, which is really
Store
nice.
exclusives on sale right now for $70 on their website.
I
Oh,
I
that does
already
look
Ryan,
nice.
I tell you,
I already
Wait
pre-ordered
for the sale.
Excalibur.
Wait for the discounts.
Listen
That's the
to
thing.
Mega
I
Mike
don't-
sale
I
man
don't
over
need
there.
it.
He's like, wait for the sales.
oh, I don't need it either. I already have
I
it.
felt bad pre-ordering it, and I'm like, I should have waited for the sale. I don't know why I pre-ordered this.
Yeah.
You got excited. It's hard not to if it's something you really enjoy. So
I already pre-ordered Excalibur because
Oh, I'm
those
excited for
types
that.
of movies interest me, and I like the cast in it. The cast is so good. So I'm looking forward to checking that out for the first time.
yeah, we all have
Excalibur's
those movies that get you excited that you're like, oh, it's hard to. You're just like, I just want to get it, and I don't want to worry about not being able to get it, kind of a thing. So
But that
Yeah.
that Possession box set, I've been eyeing that because it just looks really cool, and I've never gotten anything from Second Sight.
oh, they do some nice
Well, I'll
box
tell you,
sets.
Second Sight, they're a little on the pricier side, but I mean, like Ryan, I got a
There we go.
whole wall right here.
They-
Second
they-
Sight,
yeah.
and they have incredible
all my second sites are like up in this area.
yeah,
they-
right here,
they-
and it's
They give them the treatment. Just say that
yeah.
you pay for it, but they give it the treatment. The packaging, the transfer, the extras, the
I mean,
So
I just
whether
said I
you want to
love
pay
the-
it or not, that's another thing.
Yeah.
But it's
I just said I love the Arrow box sets. I like Second Sight box sets just a little bit more.
yeah.
yep. The content you're getting, the transfers look better, and two, if you guys missed out on the Umbrella Possession, which was also a 4K, that's way out of print. You have this Second Sight, and it's a better transfer in my opinion. Plus, you're getting new stuff with it, and you're going to be paying less if you were to get it resale now.
I will definitely have to consider that one after Christmas.
Yeah.
If it's still available.
Yeah, Second Sights, they're hard to pinpoint when they're going to put certain releases out of print. It's weird. So who knows?
All right, Ryan.
All right, Corey stole it, but I'm just going to go ahead and piggyback on him. And books. I mean, this guy's been in the news for the last couple of weeks. He talked bad about Paul Dano. I like Paul Dano, but I still like Quentin Tarantino. You can get both these books. You can't get the hardback on Amazon right now, or you can, but it's not on sale. But the paperback of this is on sale for like $12, and you can pick this up for like $6 on Amazon right now. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, The Making, great book, but the cinema speculation is really, really good. You really learn a lot about Quentin, how he came up, his love for the movies, and his thinking and all that. And say what you want to say about him, he is a genius filmmaker, and this book was a great read. The cinema speculation, highly recommend it. Like I said, paperback right now, $12 on Amazon. I don't care for Amazon and their practices and all that, but you can't beat their deals and their shipping. I mean, what can you say? But
Yeah.
I'm going to go with the Quentin Tarantino.
Their prices are, I will say, better than Barnes and Noble, because I've gotten a lot of hardcover books from Amazon that will be like $20, and I'll go to Barnes and Noble and some of them will be like 29 or 32.
There's a cutoff for me, but if Barnes and Noble is within striking distance, I'll go with Barnes and Noble. Just, I don't know. That's whether they're a better company or not. I don't know. That's just my little whatever.
Well, I'm with you there, Corey, just because it's something you can actually, if you're like me, you're a stickler and you got to make sure it's in good condition, because if we all know Amazon, you're paying great prices a lot, but you're risking a lot with their shipping.
Yeah, you are.
So literally, okay. Sorry, I'm going to be quiet right after this. I know I talk way too much, but I literally just got a vinyl record in, a gatefold. I open the main box, bring it out, and the box inside's been ripped open and like scotch taped up. I'm like, what the heck is this? I open it up. The album was slit down the spine, and you could tell the records were taken out and put back in. And it was a return item. And I bought this as new. And I'm like, no, like, okay, if I've bought used records before, but I paid used record prices for them, but I was paying a brand new, anyway, that drove me nuts. So I'm waiting for a replacement right now.
I would have called Amazon and gotten like, been like,
but see, that doesn't make, but see, I won't do that because the person you talk to has no control of that whatsoever. So it's like that poor person, I'd just be like, I don't want to give them a hard time because they had nothing to do with that, kind of a thing. But I just went on the website and I was like, you better give me either my money back or ship a new one. But if I paid for a new product, ship me an unopened new, it was obviously a returned one. And I don't like, that's happened before. I don't like that.
Yeah. Corey, I've gotten way worse than that from Amazon. Like I bought 4K SteelBooks and gotten used DVDs of that same movie. Like I
so not even the right product. So not even the right product.
They sent me a used DVD. But I will say, even though their shipping sucks and you may not even get the right product, they are pretty good on customer service.
They are.
If you have an issue, they will send a replacement, and my replacements usually work out pretty fine. So,
and I'm sure mine will too. But
the prices and the shipping, they're fast too. Like they make things happen fast, which I do like.
But I think I just tend to go, I'll pay a little bit more for a local shop. And I know that's very loosely bringing Barnes and Noble into that because there's 2 physical locations relatively close to me I can walk into and buy things from. I'll pay a little bit more for that than there's always going to be somebody bigger that can come in and undersell the other competition and like drive them out of business and go. And I'm not like perfect with it because I buy a ton of junk from Amazon. So I'm not going to say I don't, but if the 50% off sale is going on at Barnes and Noble and Amazon's matching it, I'm going to go to Barnes and Noble just because they're smaller. It seems like they're a smaller fish in the sea. And I like having a physical store near me. And I like to think that helps them keep open.
My Barnes and Noble that I go to, that's only 20 minutes away, does not have any physical media. But the one that's an hour away from me has a whole section of physical media.
Hey, isn't books physical media?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was saying the books, that was a different physical, and vinyl records and
but let's not get technical here, guys. Come on.
But I will say I have 2 that are about a half hour. They're each a half hour away from me in different directions. And one has way more movies in it than the other one. The other one hardly has any, but both have way more vinyl records in it now than they ever did before. Like they outnumber movies that they have in the store. So it's interesting to see waves of the media, what gets popular, what doesn't. And then, but there's also one the one that has more movies has a ton of Funko Pops and Lego sets too, which is crazy. And the other one has just very little. So I don't know. They kind of pick and choose, I guess, what they think their market is.
Yeah. I would choose to go to the one that's an hour away from me, but it's not me who's driving. It's my mom, and I can't be like, hey, let's go an hour away to a Barnes & Noble just so I can go get something.
And I'll be at home just getting my Prime shipping the next day.
Yeah, I was going to say, what's your time and your gas worth, I guess? That's where you have to weigh that out sometimes.
Well, I will say, too, like during the Criterion sale and the Arrow sale, at Barnes & Noble, Amazon will honor that. So that is an option, too. You can still partake in those kind of sales, which is nice.
Well, and I think the Barnes & Noble, I think as long as you purchased over a certain amount, which didn't take too long with Criterion sale movies, you got free shipping, and you could sign up for a free membership thing where you got points towards, you get money back eventually, kind of a thing. It wasn't a ton, but it was something, so like, I don't necessarily need that movie tomorrow. So if it takes,
gotta wait a week and a half.
I also have other movies I haven't watched behind me that I could probably entertain myself with while I'm waiting for that to be shipped to me. So
yeah, the reward point system totally saved Barnes & Noble, because even with the Criterion sale now, Amazon is actually cheaper because their Blu-rays are usually like under $18 now. So they even undercut Barnes & Noble during Criterion sale time now.
Well,
but Barnes & Noble does have the reward system, so kind of evens out there. So
and they bumped it up over Black Friday too. And so I did one final Criterion and vinyl purchase from them, and now I have $20 waiting for my next sale, I guess, to put towards something. But they were doing like a double or triple points thing. They run things like that throughout the year. If you kind of watch that and play it right with sales, and when they're running some extra deals, and especially if you're doing the membership that's free, you're not spending anything anyway. I mean, if you get I don't even care if it's only $5. I'll take $5 to put towards
$5 is $5.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
One thing I will say, like, if it's like, I know Barnes & Noble books sometimes can be expensive, but what I'll do is, if it's a book I know I really want, I'll go to Barnes & Noble and pay a little bit extra for it. But if it's something I'm not sure about, I'll get it off Amazon.
Fair enough.
All right, who's next?
I think it's Eddie.
Eddie.
I think it's Eddie.
Go for it, Eddie.
So to show more love to movie theaters, I will recommend kind of what Mike was saying there at the beginning. Not the unlimited passes; those are great. Highly recommend them. Have one myself. But also just gift cards to the theaters themselves, because more and more you're finding that they're releasing all these cool things: popcorn buckets, collectible cups. So again, Cameron guy. Avatar comes out this week, so we got the new cups found at Regal. They light up and everything. They're just releasing the neatest things for major studio releases. Five Nights at Freddy's 2 had a bunch of really cool things. Popcorn buckets. Looks like Mike's reaching for one.
Eddie, did you see the Avatar popcorn bucket that Cinemark released?
Aren't you entertained?
I don't know what the character, but the dragon looking thing, I think
Banshee.
It was pretty sweet.
Oh, I already picked it up. Yeah, $80 though. It was kind of crazy.
Yeah.
So that's where the gift card comes in, because I bought those cups with a gift card that a friend gave me for a Secret Santa. So definitely recommend, if you know you have a movie lover friend in your life, it's probably a safe bet to get them an AMC or a Regal gift card.
No, I definitely can see that, where they can go pick a movie they want to go see, but it also supports the theaters too, if you want to keep them open and be able to go see it them yourself too. So that's a great one to do.
Literally more and more, like, it just, like, they're releasing the neatest things.
Just trying to, and I appreciate that they're trying to think of some different ways to bring people in, and I don't know, they got to find ways to keep the doors open and the lights on, kind of a thing. But
Those are my two popcorn buckets I have. Superman and Wicked for good.
I have way too many popcorn buckets. That merch is dangerous out there now. I'm like, I gotta really back. And a little hot sales tip as well is if you wait a while and you don't think they're gonna sell out, they'll do some like bundle discounts on it too. They'll be like, buy 2 popcorn buckets for the price of 1 if it's just been sitting on the shelf in there. So that's pretty cool too.
The movie theater I go to is like a Michigan owned movie theater. So they don't have this movie theater anywhere else, but they have popcorn buckets, and sometimes they'll have popcorn buckets that will be on clearance. Sometimes they won't.
I know, like all the Tron Ares stuff, nobody bought, so I'm just waiting for the sale time for that. So,
like my movie theater that I went to recently, they still had a Mufasa popcorn bucket there.
Oh, I picked that sucker up when it got 50% off. I'm like, it's so not practical, but I couldn't resist the deal. All right, Corey, you're up.
Okay, not to go back, and I won't take too long, but I love people throwing shout outs to some sites and websites or, places you can go shop that's not the big places. When I was showing my vinyl records, I meant to talk about 2 other YouTubers that I started following, and they both have record stores that I've bought things from. So there's one called The In Groove out of Arizona. And one called Noble Records out of North Carolina.
Oh, wow.
And both are knowledgeable dudes that I've watched videos that they put out on their YouTube channels and have bought records that they've shipped out from their stores to me in the middle of the country. So,
well, Corey, I was going to ask you too about the vinyl. So if someone were to ask you, okay, there's 2 different options. There's a black vinyl or the colored variant. Which do you recommend they pick up?
So is there a price difference?
Usually there's probably a few.
I know, but that'd be my first thing I would look at.
Hey, well, I would say, okay, go ahead.
So if there's no price difference or a small price difference, if I think the color variant is cool, I'll go for it. But I've had some where the color variant is quite a bit more expensive than the black, and I'll just go with the black vinyl, and because I still get to listen to the album. And
well, they say too, the black vinyl, if you're an audiophile, technically
a lot of people say there's less noise to it, and yeah,
I don't know,
especially the picture vinyl ones, like they have the one of the coolest ones I think I have, and it is noisy, I'll say that, but there's a one from Tool that I have that has some pretty cool picture artwork on the vinyl, but
Lateralis.
Yes. Yep. Sorry, I was blanking on it, but it was that one.
Yeah, that's some fantastic art on there, but I have noticed
it's noisy. It is noisy. You get a lot of snap, crackle, pop with that one for sure. But anyway, but it's cool to throw out. Those are 2 locally owned shops and have YouTube channels. And anyway, I've enjoyed watching some of their videos, and I've bought albums from both of them. So anyway, I'll go on to my next one so I keep on going on. What round are we on right now?
3. I think 3, yep.
3? Okay.
Finishing up 3. Move it fast, Corey.
I'll be quick. So I'm going to steal off of Eddie a little bit. So one thing that I think is cool, same with the books, is learning more about movies, sometimes having fun with friends and joining in and just talking about them. One of these I got from watching him and Haley on their channel, but is some trivia games you can buy and go off of movies for friends. So there we go.
Well, now you can't play, Corey. What the hell?
I have not gone through all of them, so please let me play. I won't cheat too much or anything, but this one I actually have not played, but I think I got this one off your channel if I'm not mistaken.
We do play that,
but the poorly explained movies, I watched a few of your live streams with that, and I was like, that is hilarious, and it would be a fun way to hang out with friends and share your love of movies and maybe learn a little bit more about them too. And then this one too was Cinephile, a card game, and it was just it would throw out titles and scenarios, and you'd have to guess the movie. And it's just a good way to get involved with friends, learn more about the movies that you're watching, or maybe ones that you haven't checked out yet, and you'll want to watch it after you play the game. But just a way to get a little deeper dive into them and interact with friends around you. And I'll say, Eddie, not just to say that again, but I think it's cool when you do things like that too. It's fun to see people laughing and having fun and talking about movies, because, you know, I think that's why a lot of us do this on YouTube, is we don't always get this in our daily life where people want to talk about it as much as we do sometimes. And it's fun to have that, I don't know, that group that you can jump into and do it with. So
yeah. Funny enough, we don't actually play those games with anybody in our in real, we literally only play them on YouTube. Yeah.
Hey, but it's still friends. I've met a lot of good friends through YouTube. That's like one unexpected thing I'd say out of this whole jumping into the whole crazy YouTube thing. It's been a great benefit, or it's been a cool surprise. Some of the fun friends and people that I've met through the whole thing.
Yeah,
so
that's the same thing for me.
There you go, there, Mike. There, hanging out with Huck and Tim there. But that's funny. So yeah. So it's like your YouTube group that you play the games with, right?
Right. Yep.
Please let me still play it sometime, even though I own the game now. So
very good.
All right, so we're gonna get into this final round for the sake of time. Round? Yeah, for the sake
there was 5.
I know we're gonna combine round 4 and 5ve together. So
you just can't throw curveballs like that, Mike.
I gotta pee.
Well, go for it, Eddie.
Go, Eddie.
Yeah. No. I was saying Mike is thinking I gotta pee.
Oh.
But this will be a little double combo round, so we'll give 2 recommendations here. I know some people are just arriving in the chats, like Robert out there is saying I just got in late, but welcome in here. If you're just arriving, make sure you jolly up that like and subscribe. Turn on that notification bell. That way you don't miss any live streams in the future, people, okay? And definitely check out these guys' panels, their live streams, all their fun video content. Look for their channels and subscribe to them as well and watch all their great content. Yes, great way to spread some holiday cheer. But let's get into the final round here. So my first gift, I think we were talking a little bit backstage, Dave. You were mentioning some Legos. So to get a really cool Lego, nice look at that. This is the new one. The Gremlins Lego right here with the 3D glasses. Like, it's just perfect. It sits on your movie shelf. It's incredible with the ears and everything. I mean, look at how cool that is. So Legos are really fun. So if you know somebody that's a movie fan, you know what movies they're into, Lego probably has something for them. So, yeah.
I love Legos, and I won't take long, but it's not Lego, but I got a little Funko that's got the 3D glasses too, but we got Stripe here. So with his little pop glass and everything to watch the movies. So,
Mike, question.
Yeah.
Is that the one Gremlins one? Because I saw one like that at Target. That Gremlins Lego, and it was like $100 and something.
I think this one. I think it may have been under 100. It might have been 80 to 100, which I still think is way too pricey for a Lego. But my wife wanted it, so she got it.
That's nothing.
For Legos, yeah, but I'm freaking out over a SteelBook if it's above $30. So.
Well, Lego, and then what license they're digging into as well. That definitely plays into it.
So pretty pricey there. But if you want a cheaper gift, I got a recommendation for you. As a little bonus, once again, if you sign up to be a member tonight, this is what I'm going to do for you. You can get a picture of Tim. Yes, we will send you a picture of Tim. I will print this out, and I will personally ask Tim if Tim wants to sign it. I can't make any promises, though. I don't know if he'll sign it.
Not to put him on the spot or anything.
Get a picture of Tim right there. Look at that as a little bonus with your membership. How about that? Any other better way to spread holiday cheer than a picture of Tim? Look at that. Look at the details. That's like 4K right there.
I don't know about that. That looks animated.
Perfection. This is like Pixar level right here. Come on.
Mike, have you been to the optometrist in a while? I think you need to get your eyes checked.
Look at this. This is an exact replica. Look at the quality right there.
I think I like the
eyes
real
and
one.
everything.
The real one looks more better.
It's like that's like Polar Bear
Well, I
Express
can't
level
get you
CGI.
the real one, Dave. If you want the real Tim, you're gonna have to ask him yourself. Okay, I can't make any promises.
All right, so I'm gonna do. Oh, did you finish?
Yes, go for it, Dave.
All right, so my first one is. Sorry, Mike, but I'm piggybacking off of you.
Are you picking Tim again?
No.
Okay.
I'm piggybacking off of you. A Lego set, Star Wars. This is what my aunt got me for my birthday. I haven't finished it yet, though, but a Lego set that's Star Wars. It is 412 pieces. It is the Mandalorian ship. You get Mandalorian, Baby Grogu, and then you get that one character from season 2 and season 3 that fixes a ship, and that little droid right there. And they're just a bunch of fun. It's a good way to, if you like different things like Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter, DC, they're cool things to put together. And I've really been enjoying putting Legos together the last few months. I now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 Legos.
Yeah, Legos are a ton of fun, but oh my gosh, you have so many collections, Dave. How do you keep up with it all? You got the books, you got the Legos, you got the movies.
I know.
Vinyl records you're trying to get into. How do you do it?
And then this is my last item. This is a cheap, reasonable $29. If you get it off Groove, it's perfect for the holidays. It's the 25th year anniversary of The Grinch Stole Christmas on 4K. I think the kids would love The Grinch.
What do you mean? That's a perfect family movie. The adults will love it too.
Yes,
that's one of my favorite.
The family will love it too.
Yeah,
the adults.
Yeah, that one's incredible. Jim Carrey, come on, you can't do better.
Yep. So those are my 2 gift recommendations.
Hey, you can build the Lego and watch the movie at the same time.
Yes.
All right, Jordan, what do you got?
All right, so I'm kind of this is one of them has already been talked about. The other one is no one's brought this up, but I'm gonna go with vinyls again. I think they're great. And you can go as cheap as, this is a Target release. It's for Christmas #1 hits. Really cool. They go from there. I gotta find a spot here. To you can get them like as far as this is a new one I just got in today. Companies like Waxwork Records.
Nice.
So Sleepy Hollow. And like I said, they range. You can get up to like the Sacred Bones stuff. So
where's the Taylor Swift one?
The Target exclusive that has like 10 or different variants.
Did you get all the covers?
Yeah, well, they're back here. They're talk about protection and keeping them safe. They're in a nice acrylic hard case.
They're framed and hanging from the ceiling, so he can stare at them like.
When I was, yeah,
that's a good way to keep her safe.
There you go. So vinyl records, big vinyl record fan. I tend to collect more of the scores and soundtracks of the movies, but I do have some, obviously music like with the Christmas stuff. I have some. There's a band Ice Nine Kills. I have some of their stuff, but anyways. And the other thing I would recommend is apparel is t-shirts, movie themed t-shirts. So. This is a company I use all the time, Gutter Garbs.
They're great.
There's this one right here for Halloween. I've got like City of the Living Dead. There's some of those. I have a Silent Night, Deadly Night coming and stuff. So t-shirts are great. You can do, like I said, Gutter Garbs. Terror Threads is another company. Fright Rags. And honestly, Walmart. Walmart has some great movie themed t-shirts at great prices too. So that's an option as well. So yeah, vinyl records, it's kind of already been talked about, right? But t-shirts, I think they're great too. Yeah, not much else to say about that one.
Great combo.
Yes, great combo.
Yeah. Yeah, and Walmart definitely has some good stuff there. Like they had a ton of Halloween stuff this year, and I think it was like $10 for a shirt.
Yeah. They usually have a pretty good selection, especially around like certain times of year. Halloween's great right now. They have stuff. Probably have a whole Grinch section if you're a Grinch fan. So
My favorite things to wear are hoodies. I love hoodies.
Well, where's your hoodie right now, Dave? I don't see no hoodie.
I'm fine with just a t-shirt on because I got the heat going.
All right. Well, Ryan always has the heat going. What do you got?
Yeah, blow me up real quick because you can see the other stuff behind me. So we talked about pops. You know, you got pops and all that good stuff. So we're going to bump it up to the next level. You want to go? You see my little Ninja Turtles here by a company called Quantum Mechanics or Q-Figs. You can find them on Amazon, a couple of stores, toy stores, ranging anywhere from like $14 to $30 depending. There's not a whole lot of these. I wish they would make more. I don't know if the company's still around or whatever. They ventured into other stuff, but cool, highly detailed, different things. And like I said, I got the turtles there. Did
they come with a box?
Yes, they came in a box. Here's the Raphael. It's got Velcro. It even shows you on the inside what they look like and all that. But Q-Fig, you know, it's another little shelf thing. They fit nicely in this little spot here, you know, with the Bob's Burgers diorama. Fairly, you know, good on price. But then my last thing, we're going to bump it up even more. We're going to go to a website. We're going to call it, you know what? I just took it off my computer. Man, am I silly. Super7.com. Super7, the actual numerical.com. You can find these things in Walmart. They do sell them, but they've got everything. Music, TV, all sorts of stuff. But they are, you probably see them. They got the carded backs. They're like the little guys. You may, I know they do a bunch of the horror stuff. I know I'm really being descriptive here, aren't I? But I've got a couple of their bigger figures. I got Mr. Sarface from the music, but then I got one of my favorite animated characters, Stitch. Oh, nice. But these things come in awesome things. So this is a big box. You see my head. I've got a big head. Corey can justify that. But they come in this big box, but I paid like $30 for this. This thing came with 4 different heads, a bunch of different accessories, so I can change them up. My kid loves it. Actually, is there 5 heads in there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, yeah, there's 5 heads. Look at that. I can just do all sorts of Stitch. Because Stitch is one of my favorite characters. But they've got all sorts of stuff on there. So super7.com. There's music, movie related, TV related. They've got like the G.I. Joe action figures. They've got these bigger things. These are called like the Ultimates, where they just highly posable. I mean, you got Stitch. I can move his ears. I can move his hands. I can move his feet. All good stuff. I lost his glasses. Oh, no. But, yeah. So if you want to get something a little bit more expensive, again, I think like the Stitch was like $39. My Sarface I got on sale as a pre-order for like $25 or something like that. But cool little things. They fit on the shelf. You can do little dances with them. You can be a big grown-up kid. Stuff like that. That's all. Super7.com. Check them out.
All right, Eddie.
So for my round 4, we're going to go with, I showed it earlier, when I was thinking, okay, we're talking about the holidays, ultimate Christmas gift, movie lover. It just kind of clicked. There's a movie dedicated to this, finding this freaking guy. Get Turbo Man, please.
Oh, nice.
Get a Turbo Man for your movie lover friend. They're gonna love it. This is the Walmart version. But there is if you go on eBay and you feel like spending a lot of money, there's the original that came out when the movie came out. But I did get this when they were in Walmart again. So definitely recommend that. I think it'll be pretty appreciated. And then for the round 5, if you don't feel like spending any money and you feel like you have some kind of talent, you can always paint something for someone. So again, back to Cameron. This is from Haley, my girlfriend.
Nice.
She painted because I said I don't have a whole lot of Piranha 2 representation in my background. She painted this. There she is. So if you feel like you're even remotely artistically inclined, go ahead and paint them something and give it to them.
I would say that's more than remotely artistically inclined. That's I'd be a little stick figure or something.
She goes to school, or she went to school for arts.
That's amazing. That's I love that. That's a cool picture.
I have a question. Does she do paint by number at all?
I think she has in the past, not a whole lot, but
because I've been trying to find different like paint by number like movie theme versions. And I haven't been able to find anything like that. I found like cats, dolphins, tigers. I found this one off
Tim.
Okay, not Tim.
No, Tim.
I found this one off Amazon that I'm doing right now. That's a dragon. That's really cool, but it's not like movie related.
Yeah, maybe they just don't make a whole lot of them. I don't know. Check Michael's Hobby Lobby. I don't know.
Yeah, Michael's are gone here. I know there's Hobby Lobby.
Google is your friend. Keep Google.
Oh yeah, eBay. Just go on eBay, type in,
or Etsy, even maybe Etsy. I don't know. Yeah, check it out and see. Maybe people make some stuff like that. But
all right, I just thought I'd ask.
Very cool. Does she sell the artwork? Does she do that at all, Eddie?
Not right now. I know she just created her own like Instagram account to put up her like the stuff she does. But yeah, right now, no selling.
We can't commission her to do
sure
it.
If someone wanted to commission her, she would say she would do it. But
they'll bug you, Eddie. I want to get her to make. If she made something like that, I got to get something. And I love finding out people meeting in this whole space that are creative like that, because it's like a talent I don't have, and I love people like that too, like that.
Yeah, maybe she can make that picture a little better.
Yeah, maybe she can make that a little better.
How much will that cost? I need to know.
Anyway, I think it's cool when people have a creative talent. I don't have it, but I love to meet people who do, and get something like that and have it in my house and be like, hey, I know who made that.
And what's wild is it's not even tracing or anything, because I watched her do it. She just pulls it up on her phone, looks at it, and you know what I mean?
Some people just have a gift they have the eye and the hand coordination to just, and the creativity to do it. So obviously she has it. I do not.
All right.
Don't tell me to tap my head and rub my belly at the same time. I can't do that or anything. But Mike's done with me. Okay, I'll do my 2 picks. We've talked about a couple subscription services. So on my round 4, I'm going to say maybe buying a year subscription, a paid level of Letterboxd for your movie fan in your life. Oh, yeah. That has been something that I've had fun to be able to track movies I've watched. I'm horrible about ranking and putting reviews or notes, but I'm getting better at doing it, or I'm trying to get a little bit better at doing that. But it's how you can dig into it a little bit more. You can meet other friends on there, see what they're talking about with movies, connect with other people. It even helps with, you can put, I think it's cool. I'm on a paid one too, and you can like say movies you want to watch, put it on your watch list. And you can even say like subscription services you have, and it will say like, hey, Corey, this is on Amazon Prime now, or something. And it will alert you that it's on one of your services that you have to be able to watch it. So I think it's a cool thing. And it's cool to be able to look back over your past year and reflect back on movies that you've watched. And I think a lot of people on YouTube, I always love seeing people's videos of like, this is what I watched in 2025, or this is what I saw in the theater in 2025. And with the way my memory is, something like that app helps me keep track of that and be able to go back and revisit it. And I recently found out you can tag people too. So if you go see a movie with somebody, you can tag them on there, and then you can go back and be like, oh, Ryan, what movies did I go see with Ryan? You know, or what, whoever, you know what I'm saying? I'm just looking at Ryan right now. But it's just kind of cool. It has, I know I'm just scratching the surface of what you can do with it. And I think it's a fun thing for a movie lover. So
what is your account, by the way? I don't think
it is, and I'm always horrible. I always think I'm following everybody, but I'm like not. I think it's Wilkie IA.
Oh, okay.
Let me double check. Everybody out there, go follow me.
Is everybody on?
I know
Letterboxd
I'm following you, Corey.
Are you?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I've watched 265 movies this year.
Oh yeah, there you are. I found you.
I think is it Wilkie IA?
It is, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, WILKYIA.
I'm shocked by how many movies I watched this year.
I'm off pace. I'll admit. This year's been a very busy year. A lot of life, nothing bad, but like a lot of things going on, and my movie watching pace has been thrown off a little bit from my past couple of years. But yeah, if you follow me, I'll follow you back. I love it. That's where I always kind of forget or don't know who I am and am not following. But
right.
But anyway, I think that's a fun one to.
Me.
What's that?
The movie den is following me now. Yeah.
My letterbox is Collector Movie Man. If you guys want to follow me.
Yeah, it's always fun. But I think that's like a fun gift. Like you can research movies, you can track the movies you're watching, you can add notes or reviews and connect with other people. It's and even Letterboxd itself.
Follow me. Movie with Dan.
There you go.
Thank you.
But even Letterboxd will put out articles or like you email sometimes, and they'll just be like 20 underrated horror movies from the 90s or whatever. You know, they'll throw something out, and it just gives you something to look through and see if it's something you want to watch or not. But anyway, I went way too long on that one. But I'll keep moving, Mike.
Oh, I was just gonna say I'm 2 days behind on writing a review for 2 movies that I watched recently. I still got to do that sometime this week.
Yeah, I don't do reviews at all on there. I'll rank them, but that's
I'm bad with it. But
that's all I do.
I'll write like a little short review on there, and then I'll do a ranking like where I think it is.
That's on my growth list of my myself. You know, start going more in depth with those things. I'll have people follow me on that, and they'll send it and be like, okay, Corey, don't be a jerk. Did you like it or not? I see you watched it, you know, like what'd you think, you know, kind of a thing, but they're joking, but well, no, maybe they think I'm a jerk, but next round 5, I'll be quick. Sorry.
Sorry.
No, that's good. One cool thing that somebody did for me, and I think movie lovers like this, we don't always have people right around us that are as excited about talking about some of these topics as much. And I'm going to say, now I know this is a lot more now, but at the time, and I got gifted a microphone to start getting on YouTube and possibly doing a podcast. So this was at the time $40. I think it's like $100 right now. It's a Samson Q2U. It was my first microphone that I was using. That when I first really tried to start doing some things. But maybe for a movie lover, if they wanted to find a way to voice their love of movies, to meet new people, to talk about them, maybe, you know, a under $50 microphone that could up their game a little bit to get out on it, to do a live stream, or if they're not for that, a pre-recorded video or a podcast or something to give them a voice to enjoy their movies in a different way and interact with other people. All right, I'm done. I feel like I talk way too much. Sorry.
The one thing I will say about Letterboxd that I don't like is they don't have TV shows on there. They have like streaming TV shows, but they don't have like Friends,
There's
or any of those other kind of shows.
Try an app called Serialized.
Yeah, I've heard of that, but
that does the series.
I like to keep everything in one area.
Well, we don't always get what we want, but if we try sometimes, you might just
know.
find you get what you need. Right, Ryan? did anybody else get that reference? Or anyway, I'm old enough. I don't know if everybody knows that song, but but anyway, that was a great gift. Somebody helped me. It wasn't anything crazy, but it was definitely a step up from just my phone microphone, and just giving you that little push to try to step out there outside of your comfort box and start putting your voice out there about things you enjoy and be positive and meet new people.
Yeah, I just use my phone because my
But
phone's
there's no,
weird.
and please believe me, I don't mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Like, use what you got. So if you don't have to spend any money and you're having fun with it, do that. Like, that's the biggest advice. Also, the same person gave me was, don't go crazy. You'll drive yourself nuts and go into debt if you just are like, oh, if I got the best camera or the best lights or the best microphone. You don't have to have that. Like, you just start doing it. But they were like, well, if you do want to upgrade, here's like a little thing you can do, but you don't need, there's nothing wrong with $1,000 microphone, but you don't need that, especially, you know, like somebody like my size of channel, but there's little things you can do to make it a little bit better for the people that are tuning in to listen to you and talk. But man, as good as phones are anymore, that's what's crazy. You get a 4K video in the thing you're carrying in your pocket, and their microphones are not that bad or anything either. So don't, I wasn't trying to down on that at all, but it was just kind of a cool thing where they kind of gifted after they upgraded, kind of a thing. So
yeah, I'm having deja vu over here, Corey, because when I first started, I use my phone. When I do all my videos, I use on my phone, and I don't know, I was 10, 15 videos in or something like that. And KB watched one of my videos, and he messaged me and he goes, "Hey man, use a mic?" I said, "No." He goes, "Buy a mic." I was like, "What do you mean?" He goes, "Buy a lapel mic." So I did. Went out, bought a lapel mic. You know, it goes in the bottom of the phone. You put the lapel on it. He goes, "It'll make you sound a lot better." You know, he wasn't trying to be mean or anything. He was just, "Hey, you want to do this? Just spend $15, buy you a lapel mic, make it sound a little bit better."
Yeah, I think I bought one of those, and I couldn't figure out how to work it. So I'm just like, okay, I'll just stick with my phone.
But there's no problem with that either.
With that. Yeah.
No, not at all. There's people, go out to YouTube and you'll find probably thousands of people just use your phone. But that's what's crazy is the camera and stuff that's on that phone you have right now in your pocket is so much better than, think about 10, 15 years ago, what video cameras were. It's crazy what's just in your pocket right there. So, but anyway, like maybe giving a little gift, something that can boost somebody's, excitement to try to dip their toe into, you know, put their voice out there and talk about things.
All right. Awesome recommendations, everybody. So we'll go around real quick. Just let the audience know where to find you. If you got any upcoming projects, let's keep this short and sweet. So Dave, what do you got?
Well, tomorrow I'm finally going to go see Hamnet. I think I said it right. And I'm planning to do a review for that. And then Thursday at 2:00, I'm going to go see Avatar 3. Definitely doing a review for that. And then Friday, I'm going to go see The Housemaid. It's based off a book I read. And I will be doing a review for that. And then don't even bother going to go watch my birthday live stream. I had some of it went well, but a lot of it went really bad because we were having technical difficulties.
You know what? Don't ever let that stop you from doing it. No matter how long you've done it. And I know I'm still relatively a rookie with this whole thing. No matter how you think you have everything down pat, something will always happen. And I've always had, like, I've had a mic not working, I've had a camera not working, I've had internet not working or whatever. It's frustrating, believe me. I've been there before, and I bet you every single person on this screen right now probably has had something that's come up. Don't let that stop you from doing it, because that, unfortunately, there's things that are out of your control. It'll just happen.
Yeah, and that was one of the issues. It was out of my control.
Yeah. So just, I know it's hard, but like, keep going at it, man. Cause like I said, believe me, I've been there before, scrambling around trying to figure out why my camera can't work or people can't hear my microphone. And sometimes it's silly little things, and sometimes it's just stuff that there's nothing you could ever do about it. But yeah, keep going, man.
All right,
Thank you.
Jordan.
Yes, sorry. I know my dogs, they start going crazy. I got to mute. Probably heard them earlier. No, for me, well, you can find me over at the Movie Den on YouTube and Instagram. But as far as stuff coming up, well, we're reaching the end of the year, so it's going to be a lot of best of, whether it be different categories, so that be on the lookout for a review of the 2 new Second Sight releases that just came out. I plan on doing some reviews and stuff like that. And yeah, that's really about it. The end of the year is always a big, a look back at the year 2025 and kind of what we got and take a look at. And I think I'm going to be doing kind of a ranking review of, I keep bringing up Second Sight, it's my favorite label. Every release they release this year, and kind of looking back and see what the best one is and kind of where they sit. So that's going to be coming here pretty soon. And yeah, I am going to go see Avatar this weekend, but just for the just for the Avengers trailer. That's about it. So.
Oh, stop it! You had Eddie on your side for a second, and then
I know I said that for that reason. No, I will go see Avatar. I'm excited for it. So.
But did you hear about this?
Don't spoil anything. Don't spoil anything.
No. It's nothing about Avatar. It's
okay.
Nothing about Avengers. But for each week that Avatar's in theaters, so for the first 4 weeks that Avatar's in theaters, they're playing a new trailer for each week for Avengers Doomsday.
Yep, I heard about that. So
I thought that was crazy.
Yeah, it's a good way to get, Disney to get their people to go see their movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It's a good marketing tactic.
Yeah, right. I said I just need to see it once, and that's it.
But I am excited to see Avatar, of course. It looks
here.
Really great.
All right, Ryan.
Sorry, I was looking at the Orbit DVD website, seeing what I was going to buy.
Figuring out what he's going to buy.
So, Movies with Ryan, all one word. Ryan is spelled with an O. Instagram, Letterboxd, YouTube. I don't have anything coming on YouTube in a little bit. Alpha Numerical November killed me. It burned me out again. I'm still waiting on some pre-order packages coming in the mail from Orbit and the Movie Room. And, yeah, that's about it. We're waiting for the new year. Try to start new again. Yay.
Movie Room's where it's at.
My first order from them, so I'm pretty sure they're going to be doing good. I always see Jake like 9 boxes a week from the Movie Room, so it's like
they're awesome.
I got to get in there and order something from them.
All right, Eddie.
Yeah, Avatars this week. So James Cameron 101, that's my podcast. So check it out. It's a whole week-long thing going on right now. So that's where I am. Fans of Something is the YouTube channel. Thanks for having me, man.
Absolutely. Thank you guys for being here. This was a lot of fun. Corey.
Yeah, thanks again for having me on. Wilkie's Movies and Music on YouTube and Instagram. We were talking about Letterboxd. If you want to find me out there, it's Wilkie IA. The immediate things I have coming up tomorrow night, I have a fun duo coming on. Their channel is Mad Wolf. So it's Hope Madden and George Wolf. A couple that does podcasts, video reviews, YouTube, and they actually have made movies that are out on, I think one of them for sure is out on Tubi, I think, that I watched out there. So kind of cool. So kind of, it's fun to dig in to see their everything that they got going on. A lot busier, it sounds like, than I am. But then this coming weekend, Sunday, I'm going to have Anthony from Anthony's Horror and More, Ashley, Zombie Girl, and Sin's Corner on my channel. We're going to be talking about not necessarily holiday movies, but movies that we like to watch around this time of year. So it doesn't have to necessarily be a true quote unquote Christmas movie, but there's all
about
that's true too. Yep, we got family too. It's all about family. So we're gonna be doing that too. So those are the two immediate things I have coming up, and then I'll just be doing, usually Fridays I try to jump on for a lunch live stream. So, and I'm done. So you can play your outro. No, I was kidding.
I don't get to plug anything. Are you saying that I can't say anything to the
No, we ran out of time. I talked too long.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Well,
sorry.
Real quickly, if you have not yet voted in the Meggies, the original physical media award show, please cast your vote. I have all the polls posted in the community tab of my channel. So we're going over the best physical media of the year. We got the award show coming up in about a week or two. So I just want to get as many votes for every poll as we can so these winners can be definitive. So once again, panel members, if you haven't voted yet, please vote on the community tab on my channel. Audience, if you haven't voted yet, it's all there. Dave, quick question. You are muted, Dave. You are still muted, Dave. You want me to unmute you?
Yes, thank you.
There you go.
Are you planning to do what's most anticipated for 2026?
I have no idea yet, Dave. I take it 1 month at a time.
Okay. Well, if you do, I want to be on that live stream.
All right. Well, consider memberships out there, people.
I'll definitely be getting a membership
over the channel. So. Yeah, because if you don't get a membership, guess what happens, Dave?
You get nothing. Good day, sir.
So just think about that out there. But yes, everybody have a great Christmas and holiday season. Just go watch some amazing movies. But yeah, have a good one out there, everybody.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
We'll see y'all.
It's all about
Merry Christmas, you filthy animal. And a Happy New Year.